Hi, we're the Solace family, and these are moments from our round the world trip with our two kids. We spent some time in South and North America, made our way to Asia, and we are now in Vietnam.
We're currently making our way from the train station in Da Nang over to the historic port town of Hoi An. Prior to arriving in this part of Vietnam, we had been traveling through a lot of really big mega cities, and we're both from rural Wisconsin, so we were looking for a little small town charm. And doing the research, I was looking for, cute, historic cities in Vietnam, and really, Hoi An checks all the boxes.
We arrived in Hoi An, we took a taxi to our Airbnb and started to get settled in. Everything looked great until I went into the back room where the kids were going to be staying, and there was a kind of familiar smell. And I looked around and I realized that there was black mold kind of speckled throughout the walls and all over the bathroom. And that was something that we weren't really okay with. So we contacted the host, and they were very responsive and very gracious, and they put us up immediately in a brand new hotel in Hoi An.
So not only were we in a brand new property that we basically had all to ourselves because it hadn't opened to the general public yet, but it had a beautiful pool, and it also had bikes because that's a pretty popular way to get around Hoi An. So we ended up going out and just riding our bike around town, into the paddies, basically just touring all over, and we had such a wonderful time.
Good morning! We are at our hotel and about to use the very baby-friendly bikes to go on a little ride through Hoi An's Old Town, and then out to the rice fields, and ultimately back to the beach where we found our favorite little restaurant where the kids can play and we can get a nice meal. You want to ride bike?
Just biking somewhere in Hoi An, not sure where. We're trying to get through.
Following the water buffalo track.
Yeah, right. You can do it.
Oh my God, freedom! Turn right.
Turn right, it said.
Thanks, Googs. Good advice. This is what you look like when you take advice from Google. Mess from head to toe. But I'm out. I followed the water buffalo track.
We did. We went through this field here that's like semi-developed, and we found a lot of huge, right, because it's like kind of paved with gravel, but a lot of it isn't. And along the way we found water buffalo tracks and huge piles of dungs, but we didn't actually see any live ones, thankfully, although that would have been kind of cool. But we were in no way able to escape quickly. We're off-roading in our in our cruiser bikes.
Sienna got into a fight with a water buffalo. And look how Mama turned out. I'm so sweaty and getting rained on, and I've never been happier. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. It's like 4 hours into the day, and I'm still smiling. Pretty sure this is a record. Personal best right here. Freshly laundered, freshly buffalo pooed. We're still biking, and I think the path is taking us through the rice paddies. Not sure. Hopefully there's an actual path.
Okay, so we have, oh, he's charging right for us. Are they tied up?
Just ride by? You want to go first?
They're huge. They look like they're tied up, don't they? Okay, let's go.
You go first.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, up front we got gigantic water buffalo, and I'm pretty sure they're tied up with the tiny, maybe like 5-pound test line. So I'm gonna go super fast. Freak out in a second. Trampled. We didn't get trampled.
After all that, we made it to our favorite spot, and it looks like I'm here just in time because the beers have arrived. And your smoothie, Nana!
We were intentional in planning our trip to Hoi An around a full moon so we could participate in their monthly lantern festival.
So one day on the full moon every month in Hoi An, they celebrate and honor their ancestors by lighting lanterns and setting them off into the river.
During the festival, we also opted for a night river tour, which allowed us to see the town and the canals by boat, and then also launch our lantern from there.
What do you think, my boy?
Water.
The water, we're on the water. Yeah, it's beautiful.
After the lantern lighting ceremony on the river, we definitely had to hit up the night market.
If you're into street food, if you like food period, this is the place to be. If you're ever in a town that has a night market, go to it.
We just got done with a magical boat ride where we released a lantern, and now we found a night market and are stumbling our way through, trying really hard not to eat Vietnam out of house and home. Question for you, why are we not matching in custom floral?
I've been waiting for this day.
Let's get it.
At the night market, you basically can find anything that you're gonna be looking for, right? You want food? There's probably, I don't know, I'm gonna round up to a million options. That sounds about right. There's a lot of food options. You can buy souvenirs, you can get
You want to get matching clothes? You want to get a matching outfit? This is for real the spot to get that.
Yeah, I think we saw like multiple banana suits, right? Like black fabric
So
with banana
good.
print.
We are having another amazing day biking around Hoi An. And since we had such a beautiful time riding through the rice fields before, we are heading to another section of rice paddies on the south edge of town. And taking the scenic route along the river. This place is seriously magical. This is me on a bike, trying to not get run over by this car behind me. What do we got?
Powder donut.
You want to open it up and hand them out?
And donut. One for you. One for you.
Oh, thank you.
And one for me.
Are you a cake?
Ooh.
If you're touring, and this goes really for like any place that you're at, I think renting a bike or bringing a bike or getting a bike somehow is a great way to tour and just get around. I really feel like it gives you an opportunity to get like really close with everything that's there.
Yeah. You end up stumbling upon all of these different things that you would have never seen if you're just going directly from point A to point B.
You want to get a coffee, you can get a coffee like that. You want to get a drink, you stop and get a drink. You want to get some delicious Vietnamese food, you can do that too.
You want to get a custom made suit to match with your husband, you can do that too.
We didn't do that, but I wish we would have.
Deep regrets. When we make it back, definitely doing that. One last thing I really wanted to do while we were in Hoi An was go see a puppet show because the central Vietnamese region has a strong water puppet tradition. So Sienna and I actually went on a little girls' date and were able to see a beautiful puppet show.
Guess who's still up and made it to the puppet show?
Me, I was up all day and had no problem.
Sienna, which act are you most excited for?
The unicorn dance.
We just finished the puppet show and I thought it was really good. I was smiling the whole time. Tell me, what was your favorite one, Nana? Which act did you like best?
The 8 fairies.
I liked the 8 fairies. It was very good, but I think my favorite was the dragons because they actually had some kind of fire shooting out of their mouth. I thought that was awesome. And it mixed with the water. Yeah, the dragon dance.
The dragon dance is right here.
It was really good.
Our time in Vietnam was so special and wonderful and enjoyable, and as much as we never seem to want to leave, our plans keep us moving. Next up, we're going to Thailand.
We'll see you there.